Friday.
Guys, remind me what day it is?
Friday. We literally just fucking said it.
You got the usual hot boy, Shane. The cannibal gypsy himself, Mike G.
Me.
He's not on the floor. He's on
I will be soon, though.
The recliner. Here we go. Ready for, well, it is a Dolph Lundgren flick.
Yeah, Shark Lake.
Shark Lake. A little aquatic, a little action. He knows the truth. Dolph Lundgren.
Dolph Lundgren is a criminal whose criminal enterprise was smuggling exotic animals into a lake.
Yeah, I mean, like, he would just smuggle shit, and, like, apparently, like, the opening of the movie is him on the lam.
Yeah.
From the cops. Apparently, the backstory is he dropped a shark into the lake.
Yes.
Shark Lake.
Such a weird thing to be involved in, like,
Yeah.
crime-wise.
Like, how do you just be like, I want to be the animal smuggler?
Yeah.
Like, I want to just drop sharks into all the lake.
Like, if you're going to be in crime, like, really get into crime.
Get into that good shit. Like heroin.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Or, like, human trafficking.
Jesus.
Or, like, I don't know, slavery?
Whoa.
Shane, all the big ones.
Well, those are the big crimes. I'm like saying, if you're going to do crime, go big or go home.
We're wearing visors today, guys.
Sharks in lakes, visors on our heads. It is time to review our first Dolph Lundgren flick on this podcast. Probably won't be.
It's about, I'd say, 26 episodes late.
That's fair. One thing about Dolph Lundgren, Swedish.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a Swedish man.
He's a Swede.
He's a real sweet man. Nah, it doesn't work. Never mind.
He's
Delete
on
that.
the lam.
Retract that joke.
He's on the run.
That was so bad. That was probably the worst thing that's ever been said on this podcast. It was so gay.
Okay. Sorry about that joke. Yeah, as Ryan said, there's lambs that Dolph Lundgren is on, and they're going to find him at this shack.
What did you
shanty.
say? Lambs?
And Brian say Dolph Lundgren was on the lamb?
He's on the lamb.
Oh, like on the run?
Yeah, so he's like on these lambs that he owns. I was saying, he's gonna hit me. The police come, they get him, he's arrested. Problem is, he has a small child.
Child is in the house. Child is in the house named Carly.
Yes, and the woman police officer is like, what's going to happen to Carly? And the chief is like, well, you're going to adopt her and raise her until Dolph Lundgren gets out of prison, and then like, you're going to have problems.
Absolutely right. It is my personal responsibility to take care of this child. And then when he gets out, it's my child now.
Yeah, that's the whole story. The sharks are an afterthought.
Kind of for a while.
A lot going on here. A lot of different angles.
A lot to unpack.
We get a little 5 year later flashback.
Yeah, Carly's a swim champ.
Now,
the mom's still a cop.
The main, what's her name? The main woman cop?
Cop chick.
Cop chick. Did she remind you of Cop Chick from Dexter New Blood?
No. Like, not even close.
There he goes.
Wait, did you have something else to add to that?
I thought you were going to strongly agree with me. So I really don't have anything to say anymore. Because I thought it did. I thought they were I thought they were the same person at one point.
I'm just gonna. You guys talk about this movie. Now I need to actually look.
Right? Did you watch New Blood?
No, so I'll have to watch it.
Shocking, because I told you to watch it, and you don't.
Okay, there's no reason to come at Brian's throat here.
Chance, we've been doing for weeks now.
That's
This guy's coming at my
crazy.
throat for weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, I come at your throat. Okay.
That's right. Comes in here with his penguin socks, and he comes from my throat.
Camera, how gorgeous are these things? Look at that
Comes
shit.
from my throat and
God.
stuff like that. And then we're watching this movie, and the thing is, he's getting out of prison now. It's time for him.
Yeah.
He's getting out, and he's going to want to get Carly back, of course. It's his daughter. But the main cop doesn't want this to happen. She literally tells the sheriff he cannot see the daughter. He has wild animals in his house and in apparently a lake that we don't know yet, but we'll find out. Can't be back with the daughter. Thing is, the daughter will eventually want to see her father. Neither here nor there. But the chief's just like, it's his kid. He wants to see his kid. I don't see a big deal. He's like, she's like, I demand you do not make him see that child.
Yeah, that's exactly what happens. And she's going to like do everything she can to make sure Dolph Lundgren doesn't see this kid by taking her out to lunch at a bar. And they're going to meet what I like to call the aquatic animal specialist.
Question.
Go.
First of many. Why is he here?
He's doing his research paper on the salmon.
On the salmon.
Yeah, he says specifically to her, salmon sex.
He mentions that?
He does.
Yeah, he does.
At the bar. It just seems like such a weird way to initiate this guy into the movie.
Oh yeah, it's wild because he just all right, so some backstory. A couple is out on the lake real quick and the man gets mauled by the shark. But when the cops investigate, they're like, it has to be a bear, right?
Bear attack.
To be fair to them, I would not instantly think shark either on a lake.
It's fair. Like, where are the tracks? He's like, shark's like, nah, clear. Look, bear attack.
Yeah, so maybe an alligator or something, I would think.
He's trying to be very dismissive of it. You know, I assume there'd be a bear.
What's the highest ratio of animal kill? Like,
well, definitely more dog than bear, according to our expert here.
He does say that.
I know the common house cat kills the most.
Cats are out here killing?
Not people, but just animals in general.
Oh, no, I'm talking about
People?
human murder.
Which, I'm just going to look it up while we talk.
Probably
so,
bears.
Well, no, dogs kill more people. We established that through the movie. Did you watch the movie?
Just because he said it makes it true?
Yeah, that guy's literally a salmon sex expert.
I think I read once that it's probably hippos. Actually, it's probably
For most people, I would say.
mosquitoes, to be honest. But I mean, it's an insane.
Mosquitoes.
Number one?
Mosquitoes kill about 725,000 to 1 million people per year.
Yeah, I mean
Jesus.
they spread malaria like roughshod, and they kill like a bunch of Africans every year.
Yeah, mosquitoes are pretty sick. Just by looking at this, sure, I'll agree to your privacy policy.
Never do that, Shane. Never.
Hippos, 500 people per year. Elephants, 500 people per year.
Elephants?
Crocodiles, 1,000. Roundworms, 2,500.
Whoa, interesting.
Scorpions, 2,600.
Poison. They're poisonous.
Yes.
That's the thing I knew.
Asian bugs, 10,000.
You know,
It
Asian
literally
bugs.
just says Asian bugs. Saw-scaled viper, 138,000.
If you could die by animal, what animal would you want to end your life?
Well, I hope not number 8, the freshwater snail, 200,000 per year.
I wouldn't want it to be anything that could give me a disease. I think
Yeah.
that'd be
That's why the freshwater snail
want
is
it
200,000.
quick. Get it over with. You know,
The freshwater
kill me already.
The freshwater snail has parasites that can be contracted by touching it. And that's why it kills.
So anything like a snake or a scorpion or malaria from a mosquito, I'd prefer not to get.
Yeah.
I would want maybe like an elephant could like stomp me out.
Yeah,
Just
get
stomp my
quick
brains out.
stomping. Yeah.
I think hippo would just eat you, like just straight up eat you. I don't want to be grinded though. Yeah.
No, you're not into grinding.
No.
Snapping turtles, do they kill people? Or are they too slow?
Snapping turtles? They could give a salmonella, right?
Yeah, I think you get salmonella from those.
You ever seen those things chomp?
No, Mike.
But they're little.
No.
Snapping on the little.
A little arm?
Okay. So,
Whoa.
yeah, no, I got into it.
It's a visor, you know.
it is
It's
the
these-
visor
it's these
transcends a man.
visors. It's just
I
something.
dare you to put them on at home and to see if it doesn't change your whole being.
Yeah.
Because it will.
Okay.
Mick, put that in with, what are we on, number 2?
Oh, so you are a bitch. So this movie is now this guy is just going to start chatting up this young child. And then the mom's going to be like, hi, stranger at the bar. Want to become friends? And they say yes. So now they're friends. And they're going to investigate into this, what they all believe is a shark attack in the lake.
He's in it. He's in it deep. He wants that.
He also is a useless character who just randomly gets killed towards the end of the movie.
I hate him. I don't like.
I
his
was so
character at
happy
all.
when he died.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
He's useless. He's literally, he is a nothing burger.
They're both pretty bad actors. Let's be honest. They were
Yeah.
pretty terrible in this movie.
Horrible. So let's talk about some.
I feel like he was worse though.
Yeah, he was. I believe the next set of kills is there's a night beach party going on. And this couple, of course, the couple goes into the water, a little fun, a little night swim, a little sex.
She's the fucking dude.
Fucking bleeding.
Where are you bleeding from?
My ear.
How'd that happen? Oh, you are bleeding from your ear.
Yeah, I have a cut in there, and I've just made it worse.
There's blood in
You
your
know
ear.
what? You guys can continue. I'm gonna be right back with a tissue. I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, no, we could talk about this.
Can't stain my visor.
Easy.
What
Watch
was that
the
cut from?
I have like a keloid. Is that the word?
Ugh,
happens.
it's a bad situation.
It's just got blood in his ear.
Well, yeah, anyway, so this fucking guy, I understand he's probably just horny as shit right now. He walks into the ocean or the lake with his jeans on. Do you know how angry
Yeah,
that made
I was
me?
thinking about that too, because wet jeans, the fucking worst.
They'll never get dry.
No,
You
they
can
are
try
the
the
wor-
rest of your life. They'll be wet.
They're terrible. Fucking hate wet jeans. So he's gonna then be like, "Oh, I feel something against my leg." Jack, is that you?
Wait, doesn't she say like, "Oh, me too"?
Yeah.
You know, say-
yes. But he's asking if a friend
Yeah,
is just like
why would his friend
just be waiting under the water for like 10 minutes.
Yeah, he'd be dead.
He's a great underwater breather. How you doing, by the way?
I'm okay.
Just a little blood.
I might bleed out.
It's all right. So we'll get you at least through this one. Me and Mike could take it from here, I guess. The rest of it. You ready? Me and you? Just doing the podcast?
Guys, I'm here. I'm
What are
talking
you
through.
saying? Are you predicting Brian's death?
He said he might.
I feel like you would like that, wouldn't you? You sick fuck.
Wow, you're dark. All right, so this girl gets fucking chomped.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
How does he get the shark in the lake?
They don't explain it
But like,
at all.
how do you actually get that done?
I don't know. They never
They'll
once.
die outside of water, right? Is there a time limit that they can live outside of water?
Oh, well, they probably transport it in an aquarium.
He does? As a smuggler?
Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, there is like a little storyline here that like apparently it's not his shark. The shark is owed to like this mobster guy.
Which, oh my God. He talks to this mobster, right? The end of the movie. Okay, all right.
I legitimately cried of laughter.
It makes no fucking sense. All right, so yeah, this is backstory. Dolph Lundgren, when he gets out of jail, the mobster's like, "You still owe me a shark," and he's like, "Yeah, I'm not. I'm out. I don't do this." He's like, "You're getting me my shark." Fine, doesn't matter. It's kind of a useless plot line because you never see him again for 45 minutes, and then the end happens. So yeah, now another person's been killed at the beach. We cut to the next day. There's parasailing going on.
There is a parasol kill real quick.
I love this scene.
So they dip the girl into the water, right? Like it's fucking Piranha 3D. And when she comes out of the water, instead of the awesome gore effects of Piranha 3D, her leg has been CGI'd off, and the blood we used to film the Gooch back in the day is just shooting out of her leg.
Keep in mind, this was
Sipping blood.
09 with literally zero budget. This is an actual movie.
Yeah, but like,
and we still did it better.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's crazy how bad these blood effects are.
What was the budget on the Gooch? Because you weren't paying anybody.
Not like $50 tops.
Nice. We did pretty good.
We did.
That's solid.
It was a good job. But this movie wasn't. This movie's hilarious. Don't get me wrong. I actually was like laughing out loud when I saw this parasailing scene.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So while this is all happening and now they have to investigate, the mom is like with the daughter and Dolph Lundgren comes to the house and she's like, oh, but she's not home. Even though Dolph sees the daughter watching from the stairs. It's all like a mess. Because then it cuts to night. Like, there's just so much jumping.
Yeah.
This was the one thing I realized. It's not like a well-edited movie. It kind of jumps from scene to scene with no, like, natural progression or transition.
Yeah, and a big part of it is also, like I mentioned earlier, the girl does want to see her father.
Yeah.
She's very curious about him as well.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is it's going to turn to night. The dog's going to be out, and the grandma's going to try to go get the dog from the lake. While that is happening, though, the daughter is going to sneak out of the house to meet Dolph. The dog is going to get eaten off screen, I believe. We're supposed to believe.
Oh, really? The dog didn't make it. That's sad.
Yeah, because then the grandma is swimming back to shore, right?
I was hoping she didn't make it.
And I don't know how she got so deep into the lake.
She was so deep.
But when, like,
When's the last
Peter,
time
is
you-
Peter the salmon sex guy?
Yeah, that's him.
That was his name?
Have you
Peter.
literally ever seen somebody so old and so deep?
No.
Right?
No, I'd never seen that.
I hope I never do.
You
remember the boy when
I hate
that
old
old
people.
couple walks out into the sea and they gave Mike an erection?
Yeah. Mike gets rock hard when he just sees old couples embracing.
Did we get to the scene where Dolph pops his shirt off? He's got his shirt popped off.
Oh, we passed that. That was with the mobsters.
Yeah, that was the mobster scene.
Fuck, man. He looks good.
Yeah, we could talk about Dolph's body real quick.
Do you ever see his men's fitness issue? I think
No.
it was like August 02. I have it in my bathroom. I'll let you guys read it.
It's probably hot. Dolph.
Do you actually?
Over a decade, and he's like in Rocky 4.
Yeah, Rocky IV, great movie.
He's got a killer body still
Oh my
in this
God.
movie. When did this movie come out? 17.
17, I believe, or something like that.
He's still rocking it.
Look, he doesn't even need a gun. He could just go into the ocean with his fucking jaw and just let that shark.
Speaking of people,
He's got a
we'll get to people
sharp
who don't need guns to kill sharks soon. So the one shark is coming to shore to chase the grandma, and the cop blasts it in the face with a shotgun, killing it. Quickest shark kill of all time.
And there's also multiple sharks in the lake.
Yes, we have established there are 3 sharks because the one shark that was dropped in there was pregnant and gave birth to twins.
So you got a mama shark and then
two sibling sharks. One of them is dead.
And one thing that Peter did mention that we should absolutely mention, they're not normal sharks. They're bull sharks. That's why they're able to live in lakes, because other sharks would not be able to.
Exactly. It's actually a very important detail. I'm glad you brought it up.
Thanks.
if we were a shark trio, who would be the mama and who would be the child or children? I know what you're going to say. You guys would be the parents and I'm a child because, you know, I'm very needy.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking of that, but he's absolutely
He's
right.
100%
Yeah.
right. He's
Wow,
very needy.
I'm glad you put that in my head. You literally played yourself. Because I was thinking me and Brian would be your children, but
Yep.
yeah, now me and Brian are the parents and you're the only child. Because after we birthed you, we realized we'd never want another child again.
Oh, fuck. I'd be a good shark though, right?
You'd be actually...
Oh, you're really good at spilling shit.
Mike.
I'll give you my bloody napkin, but it's got all my ear blood in it.
You know,
There's
all right.
one drop. It needs to be cleaned though.
just lick it off.
I'll use my shirt that I
You
don't care
have to.
about.
You should
Yeah,
later.
do that.
You guys want me to suck it?
Yeah. Okay, I want you to lick it off.
Actually, can't. Well, yeah, you don't have to. But I mean, it'd be pretty hot. How was it?
I fucking ate the shit out of that.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
Shane needs a cool off after that because that's how hot that was.
No, I'm trying to drink it so when you hit it again, inevitably they won't spill.
Well, back to Shark Lake. What I can tell you real quick is the daughter knows exactly where to find her. How should I say? Criminal father.
Yes. Goes right to his boat.
His boat.
Another cop comes to investigate this, and he's like, have you seen the kid? We know you stole her. And Dolph just throws him off the boat and drives away.
Yep.
Now, my favorite part of the whole movie is coming up, where Peter and cop chick, they go to Peter's boat, right? And there's a guy on a jet ski.
It's a little motorboat.
Yeah, and the guy on the jet ski is like, I'm hunting for the shark. And they're like, don't go out there. It's dangerous. He's like, I'm hunting for the shark. And then he goes out there. Then they go out there. And then, even though the guy on the jet ski left first, and they have been going 3 miles an hour on this boat the entire time, the jet ski crashes into the boat out of fucking nowhere.
Literally out of nowhere. How does it happen? Who the hell knows? Where's the Dolph?
He's barely in this movie, sadly.
He's on the boat. He's about to make shit happen, though.
He is. But first, let's talk about this, because the jet ski is crashed into the boat.
Yeah,
the
it's
jet
crazy.
ski is on fire. Now nowhere near the boat. Peter jumps into the water to save the clearly dead man in the water. The shark then eats that guy who was on the jet ski. And then Peter beats the shark with a lead pipe.
Yeah.
Peter was a little too confident here.
He beats the shit out of a shark with a lead pipe. I thought I was watching Ace in WWE 2K17.
I thought I was watching Shark Season. I think when people go one-on-one with... Apparently, these movies, people just go mano-a-mano with killer sharks.
Yeah, and sharks are pussies. If
I
there's
heard like
anything I got.
the best tactic is like just square up and Get it one right in the schnoz.
Well, apparently, because it works here, he actually kills the shark with his bare hands in a lead pipe.
But then he forgot about the other shark.
Well, he gets a little overconfident because of the other shark behind him.
Slacking, you know?
Yeah,
You
and
know
the
what I'm
shark
saying?
literally eviscerates Peter in some of the best CGI I've seen since Anacondas.
I think it might have to start like it might like seem like a heartfelt scene, but it's not.
no.
Nobody cares about Peter.
No.
Cop chick literally forgets about him like 2 seconds
They
later.
never explore the romance. They go on a date that wasn't even a date for her. Because
That's why I didn't even mention it.
She's made it so obvious she wants nothing to do with him except borrowing his car and borrowing his boat.
And he just wants to keep reassuring that it is a date. He's like, just to make sure this is a date.
So he
It's
could
not a
go
date,
back
it's a
home
date.
and tell his friends, you know, I went on a date with a mid chick.
With a mid chick.
Would a mid chick.
I'm kidding.
Was it a date?
She was
So we're
pretty.
saying not a date.
It wasn't a date. She said it wasn't a date, but he keeps hammering home like,
So shouldn't she have just not gone?
I'm telling you, she used him for the fucking car boat.
She used him for the carbo and the info. I think
Yeah,
she,
that's
she
true,
generally
that's
wanted to- all she did was ask him questions about
He
sharks.
wants to like walk her to the door. She fucking shuns him. He's like, ew, you ugly fuck.
Yeah, it's a very interesting dynamic. Well, it doesn't matter. Peter's fucking dead. And now her boat is sinking, so she's got to swim. Everyone knows the shark can't eat that quickly again, so she has a little bit of time until Dolph pulls her into the boat. So she's on the boat with Dolph, and now her and Dolph just instantly have like an understanding.
What
We
was that?
shook hands.
You shook hands.
For what?
Oh, just for posterity, just for being, bros and just getting it done.
Yeah, just because we're such good
I'm gonna be
bro
honest.
friends.
I haven't gotten over the revelation you guys made last episode of you watching a movie without me.
That bothered you. This literally happened years ago.
Yes.
Like literally 8 years
so
ago.
we just became friends.
Oh my god.
I'm sure you and Brian have watched movies without me.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So you don't see me sitting on the couch going,
A lot, actually. A lot of times.
TV shows, movies, criminal activity. That's actually a lie.
You guys
Not
did
criminal
slavery.
activity.
You guys did the slavery?
You're so into that right now. It's actually scaring me.
So let's talk about the end of this movie, right? Because that's where we are, the end of the movie. The shark is going to start ramming the boat like it's fucking Jaws.
Yeah, that's right.
And somehow the little child that was like inside of the boat flips off the
thrown off the
edge
boat.
of the boat.
Which causes a Dolph Lundgren to instantaneously dive like Ryan Lochte in a fucking swim meet.
Now, my second question is, how did the daughter get from just falling off the side of the boat to 6 miles away from the boat?
Fucking very swift currents.
Current, Shane.
Current. Okay.
Another thing me and Brian know a lot about current law.
Okay.
Yeah, because there's a moon thing with the currents, but the moon was it was like one of those.
Was it a waning
it was
gibbous?
a waning gibbous that night. It
Exactly.
just moved it out there.
Okay. The fucking waning gibbous. It's one of my favorite moons.
I'm already through 2 glasses. So is Bri. And honestly, if I didn't spill a ton of yours, you barely touched it.
No, it's not true. You didn't spill that much.
You get a lot in this episode. I literally ate out a couch.
Yeah, I'm like I said, I gotta drive home.
If you don't want it, Shane.
No, I'm gonna drink it. We got 2 more episodes to record. So we're not talking about those 2 episodes, or we're talking about Dolph Lundgren,
I'm gonna sneak a third. I'm not gonna lie to you.
There you go.
Dude, 100%.
How does he kill this final shark?
Yeah, he doesn't actually kill the final shark. He does beat the shit out of it, but he doesn't kill it. She decides to all of a sudden now, as the boat is capsizing and taking in water, dive into the boat. I mean, dive off the boat to shoot the shark.
That's right, and that kills the shark.
Yeah. Here's my question to you. At this point in time, I don't remember. Is the girl in the water, or did he put her back onto the boat?
The young child, I think he put her back onto the boat.
That's what I thought too. She's back on the boat.
Yes.
So why now does she decide to hop out of the water because it's taking on... Like, if she dies, that girl is fucking dead.
Yeah.
The boat is going to sink, and she's going to die. Guaranteed. And she was doing everything she could. She hated Dolph Lundgren. She wanted to protect the kid. But now, because Dolph, all of a sudden, she's seen how much... He always cared about her, but now, like, the visual of him dying...
Yes, it's always about a visual.
So now she died. She could have even probably shot the shark fucking from where she was.
Most
she decides
likely.
to shoot in the water with the shotgun through the water, which you know it won't shoot as well.
That's a fact.
It really just jars logic, but hey, she did it.
That was awesome.
Thoughts and questions? I mean, that was my observation.
No,
That's what I
no,
thought.
no.
It made no sense to me.
It makes no sense.
I would have hated it, but it would have made more sense for her to try to shoot from the boat.
Agreed. Now let's go on to the final scene, which makes even less sense, which is they get onto the shore. The cops are there. Everyone's happy. Like, she's like, you got to let him off. He did a good thing. He loves his daughter. We're going to probably get married and raise her ourselves. And then out of the fucking blue, in the back of the cop car is the guy, the smuggler guy that was working for Dolph. How did they arrest him? How did they know who he was?
So get this.
Why are you yelling at
Are
me?
you ready for the big return of the mobster? Because you know he's going to come back now that he doesn't have his sharks, and you're going to see him, and he might kill Dolph. Dolph right now has gotten bitten by this shark on his shoulder, on his legs. He's going to be in bad shape for when the mobster comes crawling on his door. Guess what's not going to happen? Because when they get back to shore, the guy's in the back of the cop car.
How? How did they arrest him? How did they even know to arrest him?
Bro, have you ever seen Shane this fucking bothered?
I've never seen him this bothered, but he's actually 1,000% right.
He's
it made
so
no
right.
sense.
Doesn't give him the right to fucking yell at me.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm yelling at the air because this movie is angry.
Shane, you literally looked directly in my face and yelled at me.
I'm so sorry.
It was literally nonsensical, and I love how like it was just like expected. Dolph Lundgren's like, ha ha,
Got him.
gotcha, peace.
Notice how well he wears that shark bite, though. He takes that shit.
He fucking gets his leg munched and then starts walking, which only leads me to one conclusion: Dolph Lundgren's a cyborg.
Yeah, he's unkillable.
We've all thought it,
Yeah.
and now it's confirmed.
It's confirmed.
He should have played the T-1000 in Terminator.
Nah, I love Arnold. Well, that's the end of this movie.
Is he Dolph?
No.
No, he's not.
So,
We totally skipped over that Titanic scene, though.
what Titanic scene?
That fuckface Peter has with cop chick.
I don't remember what you're talking about.
They're huddled up on the sinking boat, like in the Titanic. He even says, "This is like the Titanic."
Yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, they
that's
drop that
irrelevant.
And then he tries to huddle for warmth.
Yeah, but we already established he wasn't getting anything because it wasn't a date.
In the face of death, he's still trying to get that puss.
Do you blame him? He's about to die. Sometimes you gotta get it in one last time.
She just literally just tries to shun this guy at every cost.
Yeah,
She's
so
like, get away
sad.
from me, you greasy human. You
like,
grow your
"Yeah,
hair out. it'll
She
probably be
literally
an
is
afro."
like, you don't deserve love.
You gross weirdo.
So that's Shark Lake.
That is the end of the movie, so we'll just get right into it.
God damn.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know I ranted at the end, but it is a great movie.
That was a big rant.
Yeah.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, I mean, this movie's absolute a shit show, but I was entertained by it. The acting is fucking horrible. Wow.
I couldn't take my eyes off of Dolph.
Dolph when he was
Why?
like-
How? He was barely in it.
He's in it more than
We'll get- yeah.
Seagal. Yeah,
In the
we'll get
next
to
movie.
that.
In the next movie. yeah.
Beginning and end, he's in it. Beginning and end. And he's just a good guy. Yeah, he's in a criminal underbelly and a little bit of a bad past. But like, hey, he's coming out of prison and he's trying to redeem himself. And even the interactions he had with her, honestly, were so responsible. What he said, he's like, no, you are her mother now. You took care of her for the last 5 years. I'm not going to even do anything to change that. I just want to be a part of her life. And he's absolutely right. Why the hell should he, even like, he didn't do anything to ever really endanger. Sure, yeah, he might have had some animals. Hopefully he didn't keep them close to his daughter. We don't actually know that.
No
whether or not
idea.
That's true.
I don't think
But
he did.
He
You don't
seems
know.
like whatever he tries to do, he wants to do the best for his daughter. It's very evident how
He's
much
a
he
good
loves
dad.
his daughter.
He is a
Seems
good
to be a
dad.
good dad, and she ran his name into the mud. And what's crazy is her character development was fucking bonkers. It was a full 180. Absolutely love the guy. She's like, you can't cuff him. You won't and you shan't. Keep those cuffs off him.
What a great movie. I loved it.
Fucking watch it. It's on
Yeah,
Tubi.
yeah, everything we watch is on Tubi.
Do you think? No, I paid for one movie this
Mega
week.
Boa.
Mega Boa,
Mega Boa.
It's like $2 to rent.
Yeah, it was crazy.
You're lucky I don't demand reimbursement.
This fucking guy. All right. So next week.
I demand it.
Next week.
He's expensive from
Oh
his
my
Final
God.
Friday account.
Yeah, we have that big budget account. Next week we are going back to the Seagal well, barely, because he's not really in this movie, but he is like top billed with Mike Tyson. This might be our shortest review ever because I still don't know what happened in it.
No.
We are reviewing The China Salesman, or as some like to call it, The Great China Salesman.
Does it have like a double meaning?
No, they just keep calling that man The Great China Salesman.
Can I
They
say,
say it
when I
about
looked
40
up
times.
Rage, which we did last week, there's like a second name for it.
What is it?
I'll look it up again real quick. 1 second. Keep talking.
China Salesman is coming next week. We're going to be reviewing that. And that movie does star Mike Tyson, does star Steven Seagal. And the third star of the movie is the China Salesman. His name in the movie, Yang, something like that?
Yang Yang or something, yeah.
What a doozy. It is on Tubi. I actually might be one of the only ones. I always will say watch it, but like watch with caution because so many things happen and you'll never understand any of it.
Oh, it's called Tokarev.
I thought that was another movie. That's the same movie?
It's this. That's Nick Cage, same poster.
Interesting.
Okay,
All right,
cool.
we learned something new. So, with that said, bye.
We'll see you next Friday.
Oh, later.
Oh, we just ignored your existence.
Care about that one.
Can I get a fucking another mimosa?
Yeah, I'll go make them. While Brian sets up the next episode.